Hey guys, Metal Viking 82 here, back showing off yet more of my CD collection. Giving death metal a bit of a break on this one. Going to go into more blacker territory probably on this one and the next one. But yeah, quite a few stacks here to get through. So yes, a lot of awesome bands, especially this first one. Just a fucking amazing band. In fact, I think this first stack is pretty much all fucking killer in my opinion. This is Summoning with Lugburs. Minas Morgul, Dol Guldur, Stronghold. This is the Nightshade Force EP. The very first one that I ever heard from them, Let Mortal Heroes Sing Your Fame. Oh, such a great album. God. Honestly, I can't really pick just one song off of here that's good. The whole fucking thing is just amazing. Very epic and it just grabs you every time you listen to it. This is Oathbound, and their latest one, Old Morning's Dawn. And I have yet to see them put out an album without a just killer cover. They always have such amazing artwork. I cannot wait for their new one to come out. And here's a band that I need to get. It's actually really just like a one-man project, if I remember right. And I really need to get his latest one, but I keep putting it off for whatever reason. This is Falkenbach with, yeah, I can't really pronounce it. Not to mention the fact it's kind of a weird font, so I can't really read it either. But then we have Magni Blanden och Magnintiri. And then, of course, my favorite one that he's put out, and the very first one that I heard, just the lead off track, Vanadis. Oh, so fucking good. And honestly, I mean, the whole thing is great, but those first two tracks, Vanadis and As Long as Winds Will Blow, killer stuff. This is Oknefna Tizvarti. Great, great, epic black metal. Check that out. Epic atmospheric black metal, if you will. And then the last one that I have from him is Heralding the Fireblade. Another solid effort. We have Seor with Aura. Yes, Kaladin Brood. Echoes of Battle. Oh, such a great album. This is Askeval with Eternity. And Emilio Crespo, I gotta thank him for getting me into this right here, because I remember him showing it, and I heard that it was kind of hard to come by, at least, especially here in the States, but I was able to find a copy, and it was like $8, and I couldn't pass it up. I got it from Abyss Records, which is actually based about an hour or so north of where I live, so I was really happy that they had it. I know Count Blagarth will love this. Forteresse with Metal Noir Québécois. And Les Hivers de Noir or Notre Époque. Yeah, totally butchered that, but I gave it my best. Awesome stuff. Then we have Mirker. Got her debut EP and, her album, which really is. The EP, I think, is a lot better than this. This really died quickly for me, but I found a much better one-woman black metal project, which I will show on the next video. Then we have Melakesh with Sphinx, and their latest one, Inky. This is Opera 9, The Call of the Wood, as well as the Black Opera Symphony. Let's see what this is. We'll just say the Black Opera. And I remember back when we actually had a CD store, and as I've said before, back when it was actually good, I can remember seeing an original copy of this sitting in the used section, and I don't know, that cover always stuck with me, and it always creeped me the fuck out, and I just never wanted to check them out. Of course, also back then, I wasn't really into the more extreme metal like I am now, so I kind of wish I'd have picked it up, thinking back on it. This is Sacro Culto, and Amphisbena, I believe is how you pronounce it. Then we have Cadaveria, which is the former vocalist for Opera 9. This is her album, In Your Blood. And surprised to learn that she's the naked chick you see on the cover and everything. So, pretty cool. And then we have Horror Metal, which is one of, not her latest one, but the last one that she put out. I don't know. I didn't care for this one as much as the last one. So then we have Agatha Damon, Phoenix, and Graveworm, Newtopia. Another great band, Ukrainian black metal, fucking amazing. I only need, I think, 2 albums from them, and they are just really hard to come by for a good price, I gotta say. This was Astrophase with Dying Emotions Domain. The Eyes of the Beast. Those Whose Past is Immortal. And I was lucky enough that I got most of these, except for one that I actually bought new. That, which I believe was the first one. Those last 2 and this one I got used, so I was lucky there. And this is Idea, Form, Essence. Keep of Kalessin, Agnan, A Journey Through the Dark. This is Crimson Moon with To Embrace the Vampiric Blood. And then this is their The Serpent Beneath the Skin EP, limited to 100 copies. I got number 57. Really cool. Cryptic Tales 7 Dogmata of Mercy. From what I recall, they're kind of more of a symphonic-y style of black metal. Mortuary Drape. This is Tolling 13 Knell. Little slip case. Which I don't know why they do slip cases with some releases when you take the slip case off, it's the exact same art underneath. I don't get it. If there was something underneath that was different, I can understand. But this is Dragged into Sunlight, Hatred for Mankind. This is Black Jade of Forest and Fire. This is a really, really awesome one-man black metal project out of Switzerland, I do believe. Really, really killer stuff. And I actually discovered him when I picked this one up, and I think it was for, I want to say only like $1 or something like that, or a couple bucks at a half-price books. And this is Helvetica Diabolica. And this one is actually limited to 666 copies. I got number 651, and I'm not sure if that one was... Yeah, this one wasn't limited, but apparently this one was. So, Black Jade, his stuff is really hard to come by, it seems, because I don't see very many places that carry it, and if they do, it's usually the same ones that I already have. And this is where I discovered Uruk-hai, because this is his split with Uruk-hai. This is The Sadness of Fallen Leaves, put out through Philion Productions. Yeah, it's 16 tracks total, 6 from Uruk-hai and 10 from him. Both awesome one-man projects. Check them out. And this one, it was kind of funny because when I was getting stuff gathered to do this update, I didn't realize I even had this. I completely forgot I had this. This is Enthroned with Rege Satanas, a tribute to Cernunnos. And Pentagrammaton. Really need to get more from them. They're a really good band. This is another one that I originally, this one right here was a complete blind buy when I bought it used. I just loved the cover and the logo. And I found out that they had reformed because they split up, I guess, after this. But they released another EP and an album following it not long ago. This is Ouija with Riding into the Funeral Paths. And here's said EP, Adversary. And their latest album, Ave Voluptatis Carnis. Alright. Kind of a hodgepodge pile here. This is Arcturus, the Sham Mirrors, a new Opus Funerarum, really good album. Blood of Kingu with Sun in the House of the Scorpion. Awesome band. I want to say it's a side project of I want to say it's a side project of members of Drook. I'm pretty sure that's what I read about this band. I'm sorry, I'm like great encyclopedia of information. Drowning the Light, Lost Kingdoms of a Dark Age. Another band I really need to get more stuff from. Havohe, Dethrone the Son of God. It showed the tape in my latest update. Fucking killer black metal album. This is Virgin Black with Elegant and Dying. Not quite sure what I think about these guys. I mean, I picked it up used, relatively cheap, and a friend of mine told me they were pretty good, though. I don't know. It needs more time with me, I think. This is Old Waynes with Death Nord Cult. Really good Russian black metal. This is Avenger with Godless. Maniac Butcher, Massacre. Vesperian Sorrow, Storm Winds of Ages. Dark Fortress, Venereal Dawn. Yeah, Venereal Dawn, making sure I said that right after I said it. Like venereal disease. Naxul with Iconoclast. Sacramentum, Thy Black Destiny. Paid a decent amount for this, but not too over the top, I think. Root, The Book, another band I really need to get more from. This is Samath Noir, Self-Proclaimed Existence. Dark and Nocturne Slaughter Cult, Saldorian Spell, awesome. Female-fronted black metal from Germany. Killer band. Again, another project. These are the only two albums that I've been able to get from them. I don't know why their stuff is so hard to get. But this is Necrovision. If you love your kind of old school, almost I almost want to say kind of Marduk-ish type black metal, check those guys out and gal. Death Spell Omega with a title I'm not even going to try to pronounce. I've already butchered enough. Oh, yes. Astaroth with a raw sensation of nostalgia and nihilism. Oh, really good one-man. Kind of, I almost want to say DS, depressive, suicidal black, but kind of. But it's very dark. Very dark black metal from Mexico. One-man project. And I think it was, I almost want to say it was either Ajna or maybe it was Dread Records has his latest release. I need to pick that up next time I order from them. This is Varathron, His Majesty at the Swamp, and The Lament of Gods. Carpathian Forest, Black Shining Leather. And probably my favorite album so far that I've actually heard, Defending the Throne of Evil. Love this album. As I said, I haven't heard all of Carpathian Forest, but from the few that I've heard, that's definitely my favorite so far. Moonspell, Wolfheart. Love this album as I do this one. Probably because it has the very first song that I ever heard from this band. And it's still one of my all-time favorites from them. This is Irreligious. And the song I'm talking about is the very last one on here, Full Moon Madness. If you've never heard Moonspell, especially older Moonspell, check out that song, Full Moon Madness. Oh, fucking love that song. I can listen to that song over and over and never get tired of it. This is Night Eternal, the limited edition, featuring bonus tracks, DVD, and a fan sticker, which I got this used, so naturally the sticker was missing. But everything else was there, so guess I can't complain. Then we have Alpha Noir. This little digibook. First time I've ever seen a digibook come with its own little slipcover. Alright, getting down to the nitty gritty here. The Mandrake, the Burning Horizon at the End of Dawn. This is Satyricon, the Shadow Throne. Nemesis Divina. Rebel Extravaganza. Man. Volcano. Say what you want. I actually enjoy this album. Fuel for Hatred. Fucking amazing song. And then their self-titled, which is a complete disappointment. This is Tangoradrim with Justice Ex Fide Divot. Complete blind buy, but well worth it. Really good stuff. The Howling Wind Into the Cryosphere. Grand Belial's Key, Mocking the Philanthropist, as well as Judeo Beast Assassination. Bloodstained Dust, Dirge of Death's Silence. And Black Faith Inquisition featuring Pest, formerly of Gorgoroth, on vocals. Kveler Attack with Mir. And my only Krieg album, which is The Black House. And we are going to end on probably one of the greatest black metal bands ever. That is Dark Throne, which of course this is their death metal album, Soulside Journey. A Blaze in the Northern Sky. Under a Funeral Moon. Transylvanian Hunger. Panzerfaust. Total Death. This is Goat Lord. Ravishing Grimness. Plague Wielder. Hate Them. Fuck Off and Die. Dark Thrones and Black Flags. And last but not least, The Underground Resistance. Yes, I've still got a few I've got to get, but I will get around to getting those. I really need to complete my Dark Throne collection. So yeah, that is going to do it for this part of my collection videos. Thanks a lot for watching and subscribing, and until next time, stay brutal.